Assalamu alaikum dear students, this is International Islamic University, Islamabad Schools, Sahiwal Campus. Quranic Grade 5, Lecture number 1, Lesson number 5, Qada, Missed Prayer. Students, bring your Quranic book and notebook, open them and write date, day, topic and index properly. Listen to your teacher attentively and mark all the important points said by the teacher on your book. Qada, page number 45 and 46 of your textbook of Quranic. So Qada is basically the missed prayer. It is obligatory for anyone who has forgotten the prayer or slept through its time to make up for missed Qada prayer. So Qada is basically the missed prayer. قضا ہونے والی نماز کو قضا کہا جاتا ہے اور اس کا ادا کرنا فرض ہے. اگر آپ نماز ادا کرنا بھول گئے ہیں کسی بھی وجہ سے، آپ اگر نماز کے وقت پر سو گئے ہیں یا آپ ویسے کسی اور وجہ سے نماز ادا کرنا اس کے وقت پر بھول جاتے ہیں، تو یہ آپ پہ فرض ہے کہ آپ اس نماز کی قضا ادا کریں اور اس قضا نماز کو قضا کہا جاتا ہے. Muslims are commanded to offer their prayers at fixed times and intentional missing of prayer is a sin. مسلمانوں کو اللہ تعالیٰ نے جو احکامات دیے ان میں سے نماز ایک اہم ترین فریضہ ہے جسے مقررہ وقت پر ادا کرنا لازمی ہے، اور اگر کوئی بھی شخص اس سے انٹینشنلی مس کرتا ہے یا جان بوجھ کر نماز کو قضا کرتا ہے تو یہ گناہ ہے. If several prayers of a day are missed, the qada of these should be offered. اگر ایک دن میں کئی نمازیں قضا ہو جاتی ہیں، ایک دن میں کئی نمازیں نہیں پڑھی جاتی، تو ان کا ادا کرنا، ان کی قضا، ان کی مسڈ پریئر کا ادا کرنا لازمی ہے. The Prophet صلی اللہ علیہ وآلہ وسلم said, if any of you forgets prayer, he should offer that prayer when he remembers it. There is no expiation except to offer the same. بخاری. آپ صلی اللہ علیہ وآلہ وسلم نے فرمایا کہ اگر کسی بھی شخص کی نماز قضا ہو جائے تو اسے چاہیے کہ جب اسے یاد آئے وہ اسے ادا کر لے، اور اس نماز کی قضا ادا کرنے کے علاوہ اس کا کوئی حل نہیں. صحیح بخاری سے یہ حدیث دی گئی ہے. The missed prayer has to be offered at the earliest possible opportunity. یعنی کہ جیسے ہی انسان کو یاد آ جائے کہ اس کی نماز قضا ہوئی ہے، اسے چاہیے کہ وہ فوراً اسے پہلی فرصت میں ادا کرے. قضا is only offered on فرد and witr but not of سنہ. قضا نماز میں صرف فرض اور وطر پڑھے جاتے ہیں، سنتیں ادا نہیں کی جاتی. However, qada of two sunnah of Fajr prayer may also be offered. تاہم قضا نماز جو ہے، اگر فجر کی دو سنتیں رہ گئیں، اگر فجر کی نماز قضا ہوئی ہے تو اس کی دو سنتیں ادا کی جا سکتے ہیں. However, qada of two sunnah of Fajr prayer may also be offered. فجر کی نماز کی قضا نماز کی دو سنتیں بھی ادا کی جا سکتی ہیں قضا نماز میں. The second one is qasr, shortened prayer. Muslims are allowed to shorten their prayers during journeys. مسلمانوں کو اس بات کی اجازت دی گئی کہ اگر وہ سفر پر جا رہے ہیں تو اپنی نماز کو مختصر کر لیں. The qasr prayer is performed when a traveler undertakes a journey covering 48 miles or 77 kilometers. اگر کوئی شخص 48 میل اور 77 کلومیٹر کا سفر طے کرتا ہے تو اس کے لیے یہ اجازت ہے کہ وہ اپنی نماز کو مختصر کر لے. اللہ says, when you travel through the earth, there is no blame on you if you shorten your prayer. اللہ تعالیٰ نے ارشاد فرمایا کہ اگر تم زمین میں سفر کی نیت سے جاؤ تو تم پر کچھ گناہ نہیں کہ تم اپنی نماز کو مختصر کر لیا کرو. The Dhuhr, Asr and Isha are shortened from 4 rakahs to 2 rakahs. ظہر، عصر اور عشاء کی نماز کو 4 رکعت سے 2 رکعت میں مختصر کیا جاتا ہے. The sunnah are dropped except the 2 sunnah of fajr. سنتوں کو بھی چھوڑ دیا جاتا ہے ماں سوائے فجر نماز کی سنتوں کے، انہیں ادا کرنا ضروری ہے. The fourth prayer of فجر and مغرب remain as they are. فجر اور مغرب کی نماز کے جو فرض رکعت ہیں ان کا ادا کرنا لازمی ہے، انہیں چھوڑا نہیں جا سکتا. The 3 رکعت of وطر of عشاء also remain unchanged. اور وطر نماز عشاء کی اسے ادا کرنا بھی لازمی ہے، اسے بھی قضا نہیں کیا جا سکتا یا اسے مختصر نماز میں نہیں بدلا جا سکتا. When a traveler reaches his destination and the intends to stay less than 15 days at a place at a stretch, he will continue shortening his prayers. اور اگر کوئی بھی شخص اپنی منزل تک پہنچ جاتا ہے and he intends to stay less than 15 days at a place اور وہ اس جگہ پر 15 سے کم ایام وہ وہاں پر قیام کرتا ہے، 15 سے کم دن وہاں پر اگر وہ ٹھہرتا ہے، he will continue shortening his prayer تو وہ اپنی نماز کو مختصر رکھ سکتا ہے. یعنی اگر وہ سفر کی حالت میں ہے تو وہ اپنی نماز کو مختصر کر سکتا ہے. A person may shorten his prayer when he leaves his home and is outside of his city and he does not resume his regular prayer until he reaches the first house of his city. اور اگر کوئی بھی شخص جو کہ اپنے گھر کو چھوڑتا ہے اور باہر کسی اور شہر میں سفر کرتا ہے، he does not resume his regular prayer until he reaches the first house of his city تو وہ تب تک اپنی نماز کو مختصر کر سکتا ہے جب تک وہ اپنے گھر واپس نہ آ جائے. تو یہ کنسیپٹ جو ہے یہ قصر پریئر کا ہے جو کہ ہر نماز کے لیے اور سنتوں اور فرد اور وطر نماز کے لیے سیپریٹلی ڈسکرائب کیا گیا. سو in this we have described about the qasr prayer, that is basically the shortened prayer in case of journey, in case of movement from one city to another, and if a person stays less than 15 days in the same area, he will continue shortening his prayers, and all the basic concept of qasr prayer are explained in this. So firstly we will discuss about the qada. So we have discussed about the qada, that qada is only offered fard and witr but not of sunnahs. However, qada of the 2 sunnah or fajr prayer may also be offered. That qada of 2 sunnah of fajr prayer may also be offered. یعنی فجر کی جو 2 سنتیں ہیں ان کا ادا کرنا لازمی ہے. So if a person falls unconscious then he need not repeat the salah unless he regains the consciousness with enough time to perform wudu and perform the salah within the proper time. So if we discuss about the qada, so one concept is also explained that if a person feels unconscious, so there is no necessity to offer his prayer at the same time. He should wait for his consciousness and then with enough time to perform wudu and perform the salah within its proper time. Now we will solve the activity of this lesson number 5. Answer number 1. The question number 1 is that under what circumstances Muslims are allowed to pray qada prayer. So the whole concept of qada we have learned. So now you have to answer that under what circumstances Muslims are allowed to pray qada prayer. It is obligatory for anyone who has forgotten the prayer or slept through its time to make up for missed qada prayer. Question number 2. How do Muslims shorten their different prayers? So we have discussed a complete description about the qasr and qada prayer. So now you have to answer that how do Muslims shorten their different prayers. So answer is that the Dhuhr, Asr and Isha are shortened from 4 rakahs to 2 rakahs. The sunnah are dropped except the 2 sunnah of fajr. The third prayer of fajr and maghrib remain as they are. The 3 rakahs of witr of Isha also remain unchanged. Question number 3. What is the duration of journey for shortening prayers? So answer is that The Qasr prayer is performed when a traveler undertakes a journey covering 48 miles or 77 kilometers. When a traveler reaches his destination and then intends to stay less than 15 days at a place at a stretch, he will continue shortening his prayers. A person may shorten his prayer when he leaves his home and is outside of his city and does not resume his regular prayer until he reaches the first house of his city. So question number 4 is that circle the correct answer. So here are multiple choice questions are given. So you have to choose the most possible best option from these choices. Qasr prayer is performed when a person undertakes a journey covering 40 miles, 42 miles, 48 miles or 46 miles. So the best option is that it is 48 miles. Task B. Qasr prayer is performed when a traveler tends to remain at a place at a stretch for less than 20 days, 15 days, 14 days or 9 days. So the best option is 15 days as we have studied in this lesson. Question number 5. Mark the following statements with true, T or false cross. So point A is that it is obligatory for anyone who has missed a prayer to make up for the missed prayer by offering qada prayer. So the right option is true, as it is obligatory for anyone who has missed the prayer to make up for the missed prayer by offering the qada prayer. The task B is a person must offer his missed prayer on the time he has missed. So right option is true. C. Qada is offered for fard, sunnah and nafl prayer. So we have discussed that qada is offered only the fard namaz and the sunnah of fajr only. So there is no concept of nafl prayer. So this is false. D. If a person falls unconscious, he must offer qada for the prayer he has missed. Yes, if a person falls unconscious, he must offer qada for the prayer he has missed. False. E. The Dohar, Asr and Isha are shortened from 4 rakahs to 2 rakahs each. So the prayer of Dohar, Asr and Isha are shortened from 4 rakahs to 2 rakahs each. So yes, it is changed from 4 rakahs to 2 rakahs. F. A traveler may shorten his salah as long as he is on a journey. So if a traveler is in a journey, so it is necessary that he can shorten his prayer if he need. So this is true. G. A person is allowed to miss his prayer during journey. He offers them when he comes back. So this is also true. H. A traveler must stand up and also perform proper ruku and sajda, otherwise his salah shall remain defective. False. If a person is unable to perform ruku and sajda, he must say his prayer and this will be acceptable. Task 6. Question number 6. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Task A. If a dash is praying behind a dash imam in a congregation of Dohar, Asr and Isha, he must complete his remaining 2 rakahs after the imam's taslim. So the best option is resident and the second one is traveling. B. A traveler praying after a dash imam is not allowed to make qasr. So the best option is resident. Sunnah prayers of dash should be dropped during journey. So the option is fajr. So students, we have to underline the option fajr in the task C of this fill in the blank. Okay students, this is the end of the lesson. So you have to write all the question answers on your Quranic classwork notebooks and learn all the activities, all the objective part from your page number 46 of lesson number 5, and you have to learn and write all the questions properly. This is end of the lesson. Allah Hafiz.